Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stanford Junior podcast you should be listening to, subscribe to, and download it every single week. Oh, I'm not recording. My name is Dayle Decker, one of your hosts, and the other one is...
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Zach Sarowick.
I'm just a good actor.
Oh, man. Because here's the thing. I was waiting for you so that I could just ask the ultimate question, which is, does that replace the theme song for this episode, or do we double the theme song for this episode?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, it's only
a
15
question
seconds. It's fine.
Yeah, it is
It's a question that the audience already knows the answer
to. Exactly. That's basically what happens here.
Oh, man. Seriously, there's no, we've done messed up before. It's possible that we weren't recording.
Oh, sometime. I know. That's why it was like, he was like, we could do a normal entry. We could do a normal opening once in our lives. And I'm like, no, we cannot.
I only have so much of my Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee mixed with rum at this point, so we can't keep redoing the opening.
Fair enough. No. Oh, man, I'll probably be drinking after this. I already had some drinks earlier today, but, you know.
Well,
yeah.
That lets the time. Sometimes you just gotta have day drinks and night drinks.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Bloody Marys, they're delicious. What can I say?
Still a drink I've never actually had to make, so I don't actually know how to make them.
Hey, it's vodka.
Yeah. Tomato juice and Tabasco and Worcestershire and pepper.
So this is how my mom makes them and how I've learned to make them. Vodka, cocktail sauce, and vegetable juice.
Nice.
That's how we make it in a Decker house, and they're delicious. That was one of my actual first legal drinks actually in New Orleans was a Bloody Mary, and I don't think I finished it, or it took me really long to finish it because it was really gross because the hotel we were staying at. So we got quick divergent, whatever, or quick tangent, whatever. For my 21st birthday, went to New Orleans to celebrate, and it was just a weekend for me because I was in school and, doing the RA thing and having that, take control of my life. But yeah, so I met my family in New Orleans, took a plane ride by myself, which was the first time I ever went on a plane ride by myself, and it was pretty interesting and really fun. But met them in New Orleans the day before my birthday, and then woke up in New Orleans on my 21st birthday. So at the hotel we were staying at, there was in the lobby just a Bloody Mary bar. So you walked up to the guy and just said what you wanted in it. There was bacon. You could put I think there was candy. You could put certain types of candy in it. Bacon, celery, all different types of toppings. And I'm like, isn't a Bloody Mary just tomato juice and alcohol?
Well, yeah, and it's supposed to be the tomato juice should be flavored because this is a thing. Because the theater does not understand how Bloody Marys are made because they kept ordering cans of tomato juice and nothing else. And it's I'm not making a Bloody Mary with just tomato juice and vodka. That's nothing. Yeah. That's not, what are you doing?
Yeah. But
it's supposed to have a little kick to it because it's supposed to be a thing to wake you up after your hangover. Yeah. So you're not supposed to just be downing tomato juice.
Exactly. But it was, that was my first time, my first official legal drink was a Bloody Mary, and it was out of a plastic cup from a hotel.
There you go.
And just walking down the streets of New Orleans, drinking this before we hit Bourbon Street.
Southwest, we had the Bloody Maria, which was tequila and clamato. Was the base on that.
Oh, clamato.
Yep.
I don't think I need to. I don't know if I could ever get myself to try clamato juice. I don't know.
It's
I
just like it
just
just
learned what
feels
it
weird.
was.
It feels bad to say. It's not a word that sounds good
Yeah,
coming out of your mouth.
it doesn't roll off the
Like,
tongue. No, not at all. I learned what Kamado juice was like last year, maybe. I was why is that a thing? But hey,
because people will
somebody
drink
likes
anything.
it. Yeah.
Yes. We live in a world in which people will take shots of pickle juice after shots of whiskey. People will drink anything.
I mean, never mind. I can't keep telling middle school stories. I
It's like middle school. Wait a minute.
no, like I just basically I can't keep telling stories, but I will. In middle school, I drank chocolate milk and ketchup. So, why
In
not?
in high school, we were very excited to learn that McDonald's would start carrying buffalo sauce. That's right. I'm that old that they didn't always carry buffalo sauce at McDonald's. And we
I
were
didn't
very
know
excited
that.
when they did. Yes, that was introduced, I believe, around the same time as the chicken tender meal versus the chicken nugget. So, like, they
Oh
also
my
introduced
god.
buffalo sauce to go with that. And we responded by getting as many packets as we could and taking them like shots
That's what
in having shots
I
contests
did
with
that in college.
buffalo sauce. So,
I
yeah.
did that with the dining hall buffalo sauce.
No, we specifically did it because we could get to the McDonald's. We could sneak to out the back of the campus at
Nice.
the high school, and we would.
Nice.
Yep, yep. Ah,
The things people would drink. But
this is,
yeah.
by the way, this is why I'm short and out of shape, is because I've been drinking Dunkin' Donuts since I was 13 and had to walk past one to go to high school every day, and we used to down fucking buffalo sauce packets from McDonald's.
Hey,
So
you got to entertain yourself somehow, right?
I'm hardy now. What can I say? So
There you
before
go.
we while I was sitting here waiting for you, I finally decided to load up Buddy Thunderstruck because for whatever reason I hadn't. So I've watched
Okay.
the first half of the first episode. I watched the Buddy double episode,
Oh, okay.
and but very good. And also, I mean, I haven't watched the rest of the series, so I don't know if this will hold up. But you were asking me about like where I thought it fit as far as like kids show stuff. You put that thing on the Nickelodeon like right after old school SpongeBob. That thing would have slotted right in there.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
Nicktoon if I ever saw one. Um,
It's so weird that the way I found Buddy Thunderstruck was I was scrolling through Netflix just trying, and I saw, because a show of mine was really short, so it ended before my break was over, so I was like, oh, I can find something else, and I just saw like a silent trailer for it, and I'm like, oh, this looks interesting, having no idea what this is
great.
going to do. And then I put it on, and it was like perfect timing for the end of my break. And I was like, oh, all right, I'm gonna keep watching this because this is the perfect break show. And I like never really dove into who it was meant for. I just saw that it was the same studio who does Robot Chicken. I was like, okay,
right,
I can see
and
the
the look of
animation.
it is right. The
Like-
look is like I love the look of it. Like
Yeah.
especially because it looks like something that would be from those people, but also does not look like it's just more Robot Chicken. Like
Yeah.
I think it's animated just differently enough,
Yeah.
and it's got its own style to it that
And-
it looks really good.
And coming from me, like, I don't really like Robot Chicken I appreciate the animation of Robot Chicken. I just don't like most of what happens on that show. It just doesn't jive with me for whatever reason. But like, I still appreciate their animation and what they are able to do with, action figures on that show. But also, like, my favorite thing about Buddy Thunderstruck, and you've definitely seen it because you've seen the first half of the first episode, is I love that the smoke is just like puffs of fluff. Like, I love that. And it's just dirty. It's just like, it looks like stuffing, and I love that. It's great.
Yes, and so while I was searching for it, I also came across. Have you looked at or checked out the maybe pile, Buddy Thunderstruck, the maybe pile?
The episode?
No. Well,
Because
the
they're...
the Netflix interactive feature.
What?
It's like 11 minutes, so it is just an episode. Yes.
What?
So after
No.
Bandersnatch, the Black Mirror, choose your own adventure
Yeah.
episode that came out, they did a bunch of these, They also did this with Minecraft Story Mode from
Yep.
Telltale Games. So there is just
There's a
an
Captain
11.
Underpants one now.
Yes, and so I think they did this with a bunch of kid stuff. So there is just Buddy Thunderstruck the Maybe Pile, a Netflix interactive episode of Buddy Thunderstruck.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
see, I
my
was wondering
god.
that. I was hoping I would be the first to tell you it exists.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and it's just, I mean, it's the same length as like a regular episode. So like, yeah,
That's incredible.
it kind of looks like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks great. It looks like something that would be fun to do. So
I'm pretty sure there's just like a regular episode of the show called The Maybe Pile. Or maybe I have seen this because I've seen that title somewhere. So
Yeah.
maybe I've seen this but didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, it's also in it. I mean, it's also just like, I mean, the maybe pile is mentioned in the first episode. It's just when they're trying to decide what they're going to do, they
Put it
throw
in the
shit
maybe
in the
pile.
maybe pile.
Yeah,
And so,
it's
yeah.
great. I love it.
So yeah, so that's what I was doing 10 minutes ago.
Nice. I was watching The Good Fight 10 minutes ago. So there you go.
There you go.
And Blood
So,
and Treasure.
what is Blood and Treasure?
So it's basically a fight to find Cleopatra's
Oh,
sarcophagus.
is this like the people that have that Oak Island thing where the bunch of rich people go out there and they've been spending all of their money trying to dig
No.
up a treasure that doesn't
No,
exist?
no. It's what? No. It's not like a reality show or anything.
Oh,
it's a television. No, it's like an actual narrative show. But it's
Okay.
basically Cleopatra's tomb or burial sarcophagus is like this highly sought after treasure or blood treasure, and so a bunch of people like try to steal it and sell it and do all that stuff with it, and it's basically one like terror group is trying to find it to put it with Antony's
okay.
tomb. And when that happens, something is gonna happen. Something big is gonna happen. I don't remember. We took a really like long hiatus from watching the show just because other shows were coming up. So we're just getting back on the train.
Just getting back on and trying to remember what the fuck was
Yeah,
happening the
so
first time I was watching this. Yeah.
Which was funny because I was like, oh yeah, this. But yeah, so it's really cool. But it's basically good guys trying to find it before the bad guys find it. And it trails back to even like Nazi Germany and all that, and like the Nazis had like hold of the coffin and all. Like it's cool.
It always
it's
goes back to Nazi gold.
It's a really cool little history show for like history geeks. If you like National Treasure, you'll probably like this TV show. So yeah.
Cool. Sure. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a lot of, I mean, because of the state of the world, it's been a lot of trying to find the distractions this last week or so.
Yeah.
Especially after today, I'm going to be trying to find a bunch because I did my last shift before it officially hits me.
Yeah.
So my days are open. So I've been looking around for things, and like I loaded up Banjo-Kazooie to check that out because I haven't checked that out in years, and it's like, oh, I'll go back and play Banjo-Kazooie. Still good. Still love it's, oh man, that game is, I don't know why that game should not be as good as it is, because it's also it could be the emulation. It's a badly put together game, but I think that's just because that's the way N64 games work. Which is like, oh yeah, trying to control this thing is a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never played it.
We used to play games with one joystick, people. One joystick and then a fake D-pad that controlled the camera. What were we thinking? Who can play a game like that? But still sounds great. Like, I still remember the sound effects of that game and the music to that game are still great, and that's what Rare has always done. Like Donkey Kong Country, the music and the sound effects, I think, are the thing I remember more about that game than the actual gameplay at times, because it's just fucking fantastic. And like running around as Kazooie and just like and then like every time Banjo talks, and it's just it's like early Simlish. It's great.
That should be our theme song. That's great. That's
so yeah, so I've been doing that. I refound Castle, and by refound I mean also not watching entirely legally, because like you either pay for Castle or you don't watch Castle. in this world for some fucking reason. I don't understand why that show is not on Hulu or
Anything?
Netflix or anything. Like
I don't
who,
know.
what rights bullshit is keeping Castle of all things off of streaming services? So I'm watching it on Daily Motion and the episodes are reversed. So all the words are backwards.
Wait, what?
So here's the thing. So computers are dumb. So when you upload a thing to YouTube and it tells you that like you've got music that it knows is copywritten or
Yeah.
like you're using copyrighted stuff, like sometimes there's like straight up when you go to put it out there, it will tell you that before you even upload the episode
Yeah.
or the video. And it's because the computer has been trained to look for certain files basically and certain codes for this or that. And the problem is it doesn't know how to read it when the image is backwards. I don't know what the actual coding language, like I don't know how that changes the coding language to reverse an image like that, but
Okay.
computers don't recognize when the thing is running with a reversed thing. So like you would see this a lot in like early like the Kaza LimeWire days
Yeah.
of like you'd download a movie and then it would all be reversed
Reversed.
or like
I
or like
thought.
you can find it on YouTube sometimes, and like Dailymotion is like big for this where it's just like the image is just reversed
Yeah.
for some reason,
It's
and it's
mirrored.
because right and
Yeah.
it's because they can't the computer doesn't recognize
Mhm.
that the way that it did, and so you can get away with shit.
Yep. I thought when you said all the words are backwards, for me, I didn't picture. I pictured like Castle was talking backwards, and
Oh,
I'm like,
no, no,
how the
no.
hell are you watching that? That would drive me insane. But and
I
then
mean
I
that
was
the
like,
show
does
is
he
I mean
mean
that the show is
closed
called
captioning? But you
well,
mean
I
the
mean that
actual titles
I mean like
and
the
like
title card says
names, title
LSAT.
cards. Yeah,
Right. Like when every time it shows
that's
like a
great.
picture of one of his books,
Yeah.
the words are backwards because
Yep.
they were, and then like otherwise it's fine. Your brain doesn't notice those things, right?
Yeah. If you haven't seen it.
Except for when you have a crappy upload, because I watched that episode, which was also like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think what happened is that the noise was still stereo, and so like but the noise was still coming out left and right correctly while the image was mirrored. And so people on the right hand screen were coming out of the left speaker,
Oh, okay.
which is a thing that like I'm close enough to it shouldn't bother me, but
Yeah.
I was noticing it. So I'm sure there was other problems going on, but that was the thing I was noticing is that like I was getting this weird disconnect in my brain
Yeah.
between why is my left ear hearing this and all of a sudden my right ear that and what's going on? It's like, oh, it doesn't understand that the image is also backwards.
Oh
But
man.
yeah,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know.
I forgot how much I liked that show. I watched the first like 3 or 4 seasons. Like, I watched the first season more than once in my lifetime because I bought it on DVD for a while. So I had
Nice.
like the first like 3 seasons. So like I watched a lot of those, and then I fell off, and I forgot it went on for like 3 or more seasons after I stopped watching.
Yeah.
So eventually I hit stuff I've never seen, but I was like, oh man, that's right. Like we like that the whole relationship with him and his daughter is great in that show. I forgot his mother was a character in
Yeah.
that show,
Yeah.
and she's fucking
Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah.
His wife, his ex-wife, who is his daughter's mother, so his like first
Yes.
ex-wife, is on Scandal as a very different character, and I think I forgot that until I saw an episode with her, and I was like, oh shit, I know that woman. She's very different from the last time I saw her.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to watch it. I don't remember. Maybe I went to school, or I don't remember why we stopped. But I remember enjoying it for what it was. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's just it. It's a very easy thing. And then
yeah.
the other thing I forget is that it was, and this is not the only show he did this, but Stephen J. Cannell, the mystery writer who passed away sometime during the making of the show at some point, but he was the one that like created that, and he's in
Oh,
the first episode along with like James Patterson.
nice.
But like
Jeez.
this is like so like there's a bunch of it's very clearly like, oh, this is just Stephen Cannell just wanted to be like, hey, what if I made the cops work better?
Yeah. Oh man.
Which is fine because like whatever, but it's just like it's peak Nathan Fillion, and like it's good. Like Stana Katic, I remember this is like the first show I ever saw with her, and then like right after this The Spirit came out. So bad movie, but also a great movie because she's in that as this like ridiculous caricature of a person and like it took me half that movie to realize it was her because I was like, holy shit, why does she suddenly have a bazooka in that movie for some reason? Um, but she's like that's like an amazing dynamic because like this is on at the same time as like Bones, and I'm like, okay, this is exactly why I watched the show, that because I was like really into shows like Bones and Castle for a time, and so I watched this and go, oh, look, this is kind of like the Bones dynamic, only it's weird because it's kind of more like Nathan Fillion is not quite uh David Boreanaz, but kind of like David Boreanaz,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that they do the suave thing, except that really the suave thing, they're just both charming people. But it's weird because technically Booth was the normal straight person out of that dynamic, and very clearly, Static Haddock. Why do I not remember her? Beckett. Beckett is clearly the straight person in this relationship, and so it's different enough. Like
Yeah.
I think I'm sure it's very easy to look at a lot of those shows that came out at that time and a lot of procedurals and go like, here's the trope to this, this, and this, and then seeing how they changed up that dynamic a little bit is actually interesting for some reason.
Yeah.
So
No, I got you.
so yeah, I'm gonna keep watching Castle. Sure, I watched Bones the last time I was unemployed. I'm gonna watch Castle now.
You should.
So
Yeah, hey, it tracks out, right? You should. Okay, so the fun thing about Castle is now watching Nathan Fillion being the rookie, because it's like, oh, he learned and now he wants to be a cop in his own.
yeah, I mean, Nathan Fillion is great. Like I still have not sat down and watched any of the Rookie, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fun.
do you want to know how hard? Actually, let me get this. Let me provide this information.
Oh God.
Do you want to know how hard I got into Castle the first time I watched it? I was living with my. This is the first time I was like living with a girlfriend, so
Yeah.
we were both into it. But we bought 2 of those books because they put out the Rebecca Heat books that he's writing
really?
through that series. You can buy them.
Oh my God.
We bought the first 2.
That's incredible. Did you buy them? Did you read them, or did you just buy them?
I can't remember if I bought the first one. She definitely read both of them. I cannot remember if I read the first one, but we definitely got at least the first 2 of those books.
Oh my God, that's great.
Because that was one of those times with like. That was like multimedia was huge. It's like, oh, we got this thing with the writers. So obviously Stephen J. Cannell is clearly ghostwriting these and just like putting Castle's name on it.
Yeah. That's incredible. That's cool. That's cool. That's fun.
So yeah, like that was the other thing. It's like it's an easy show, but it's a good show.
Yeah. No, I got you.
It's like a warm bath. So that's what I've been doing recently.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I've been good. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just gonna dive into it. I've been shiny hunting a Poplio, and I don't remember if I was doing this before our last episode.
I mean, we did name the last episode 101
we did.
Poplio.
Okay, so we
we've
did.
definitely
I've
talked about
definitely.
it.
Okay, yeah. I can't remember when we recorded last, so I don't.
It was last Friday. It's weird because we're off
Was
a little
it
bit,
last
but it
Friday?
was just last Friday.
Okay,
Yes.
so I must have started this Poplio hunt like 2 Wednesdays ago. I don't know. I have since hatched 595 Poplio. So again, if anybody needs a Poplio, find us on Twitter, and I could trade you one.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that's been going good. That's really the only.
Has it? Because it hasn't ended, so I can't imagine it's anything but a massive anxiety-inducing, stressful amount of time.
No, no, it's fine. It's just like the only video game I've been playing because I'm so honed in on getting the shiny Poplio. It is taking over my entire video game time.
Meanwhile, I'm like 4 Pokemon away from completing my damn Pokedex.
Exactly. Like I should be doing other things.
You could be doing other things. You could be doing these max raid battles while hatching 1,000 eggs at a time.
No, because in my head it needs to be a chain. So I can't catch another Pokemon that isn't a Poplio.
You can do those battles and not catch them.
Yeah, but then what's the point?
You get gifts. You still get all of the rewards.
What
you
if
get
I
all the
run into
candy.
that? What if I run into one of those and it's a shiny? Then I have to catch it, Zach.
Do they do shiny max raids?
Yes.
Oh,
Have
I don't know.
you
I've done a
haven't
lot
seen
of them, and
those?
I've never run into one. What can I
Oh,
tell you?
oh yeah, no, they're shiny. There's a possibility for you to run into a shiny raid battle. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's why I kind of want to start doing it because I'm crazy. But out of all this, I did just hatch a freaking shiny Omanite like earlier today on Pokemon Go just from
Jesus.
walking around my house. Like that's so I'm cool with that. And it's so purple and it's so pretty and nice and I'm crazy.
See, that's one
Um
where I can tell the difference. I know the difference between that shiny
yeah, cuz it's not just a slightly darker blue
with a different collar.
or a different yeah. I saw a shiny Articuno and it's like that's just a different color blue. That's all you are.
My favorite are the ones that's like it's either a slightly different color or we just made it like
Green.
puke green or piss yellow.
Yep.
Like we
Yep.
just like we
Yep.
took like the weirdest sepia tone bullshit and just overlaid it on this
It's
disgusting.
yeah. It's so funny. Well, because like the way I've understood it is that back when shinies were first a thing, it was really only so you really only had the first gen, right? And you didn't have much color to like play around with.
Well, yeah, because like
So
until
everything was green or like a darker version of a blue or something. But for the most part, every single Gen 1 shiny has some element of green in them, which I think is very interesting.
and I imagine that's because like first gen obviously original Game Boy black and white.
Yeah.
There's no color to it. And then so it's second gen. I mean, there's yellow I think had yeah, yellow you could play on color because it would change colors with each town, but it was still like one color in white like
Yeah.
every time. So it's really Gen 2, Gen 3 definitely because that's Game Boy Advance where you start to get like actual color to it. But Gen 2 I imagine is the one where they introduce shinies and
I think so.
yeah, they would have been
I could
only
be
a
wrong. I could be wrong in when shinies were introduced, but it had to have been Gen 2 because that's
yeah,
like you
when they were
just
still on
said.
Game Boy when they were still on Game Boy Color
Yeah.
before the Game Boy Advance jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. It's a really interesting world of shinies because like you look at the shinies from Gen 1 and even to a degree Gen 2, and then you look at the ones that come in the later ones that were like on DS, and it's like wow, okay, like you can actually play with some color variations there and not just make it an inverted version, which is what a lot I
would love if
but
every shiny was just like a photo negative of the original.
I
I
mean
would love that because it would look terrifying.
yeah. I mean, they in a way a lot of them are, but it's just fun. Like, I mean, shiny Zigzagoon in Galar is white and red as opposed to black and white.
looks like
Like,
Ziggy Stardust instead of
it's
Kiss.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly. I mean, there's not many red shinies, which is also interesting because red wasn't really like this color to use. I don't know.
There's only like I mean, thinking about it, I can't think of a lot of red Pokemon. There
Shuckle.
are some. Right. No, there are some.
Like,
Right. But like it's definitely like an accent color on people,
yeah,
but I can't think of a
yeah.
lot of like where red is like the
The
dominant color
dominant. No,
of the
I
Pokemon.
mean the ones that come to mind are Shuckle, Groudon, Xerneas, not Xerneas, Yelveta, the Y legendary.
Yeah.
Like that's it, because a
Like
lot
there's
of it,
like even
there's
Magmar has
orange.
like red
Yeah,
and yellow, and there's a lot of orange, and there's a lot of
it's
red and another color,
yeah,
but there's not a lot of like
just
heavily
red.
red Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
other than two legendaries that come to mind and Shuckle, which is legendary. Let's be honest. Shuckle is a legendary Pokemon. No, but it is. It's interesting. It's just like when you get into that whole thing of like the color theory of Pokemon is, which I don't even know if there's a area of the internet that is dedicated to that. But it's something
Dale,
that
there's
I
an
mean,
area of the internet for
that's
everything.
true. That's true. I understood how that was coming out, and like I'm like as I was saying it, this is false. This is wrong, Dale. Like come on.
I just
They
said something doesn't
specifically
exist on
have shiny Pokemon that have different color palettes. Of course, there's a color theory of Pokemon out there, but But yeah,
Just the idea of
it's really
saying, "Oh,
interesting.
something doesn't exist on the internet." No, hold on.
No,
There might not be a
no.
lot of it, but
If I were to Google color theory Pokemon right now,
and a
I
5-hour YouTube video of one guy in
exactly,
his basement with a very
exactly,
bad microphone. With
exactly.
a
No, it would happen. Like it exists. But yeah, so that's fun. I just the shiny aspect of it is just this fun thing, and a lot of times, like we said, a lot of times it's not very different from the original, but it's still this cool thing. Like when it happens, like I said, I texted you today, and I was like, I almost shit. Like I almost shit when I saw the Omanite pop out of that egg and it was shiny because you just don't expect it when you're not hunting for it.
well, that's like the one and only shiny I have, that Paris. So I was like walking around and let's go, and I ran into it. It was like I need to know that I'm looking at what I'm looking at because I don't. That
Yeah.
can't. No, right? That's not what just happened, right? That's not how it works. That's not how that's supposed to work.
Yeah. I was actually just so yeah. I think I might like the first shiny I ever like full odds normally encountered with just random encounter was a Rosalia, and I looked at it and was like, "Oh my god! I've only heard tales. I've only heard
I've heard,
stories."
and then you became obsessed with hunting them down,
And I was like,
much like the hunters of old that found the ancient creatures that were once only heard of in tales.
"Oh my god!" But yeah, no, it's just like this fun feeling of being like, "Oh my god." Like, I can't believe I just found this. I mean, I'm watching a YouTube like series of these two guys, and they're going through Sword and Shield. They're doing a Nuzlocke, Egglock, Cage Lock. So and one of the guys just like randomly encountered a shiny electrite, which is the little dog.
Oh yes, okay,
Yeah, the
yes,
little
yes.
like green and yellow dog, and he
Right.
walked into it, and it popped up on the screen, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a. He just walked to a shiny
I was gonna say
Pokemon.
that's not supposed to be that color. What
No,
the fuck?
it was blue, and like I realized it before they realized it on the episode, and then both of them were just like, "Oh my god!" And then one of them also, so it's a egg lock. So basically, instead of using the first encounter that they encounter on a route for the Nuzlocke, they had a bunch of people send them eggs. And so when they get an encounter, they switch it out for an egg. And the first egg that was hatched was a shiny. Like, it's just, there's so much enjoyment in seeing a shiny Pokemon when you don't
Now,
expect it. But
I
it's
will
also
say
equally
this.
as fun when you're hunting it and you finally get it. And it's like, oh my god, all of my time is worth it for this digital monster.
I will say this. Now, you're one of those audience members that sent them an egg and they
No.
hatched it
Oh,
and then it was shiny. How pissed are you that you accidentally sent the shiny egg to these guys on the internet?
I have been thinking that the whole time.
Because here's the thing, they don't know which egg came from where, right? Like you have too many of them to know like this is the person who specifically sent me this egg.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
So
it probably has an original trainer.
I guess that's true. Because all I can think of is that like how you're one of the million people watching this. How are not a million of you all going, "Oh, mother
Yeah.
fuck."
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like it came out and I was like, I would have been just like you were like, I'm hatching a Poplio just so I can fill out the chain, and you were like, how mad would you be if it was a shiny? I mean, I've spent a week, a better part of a week trying to get this 595 eggs to get a shiny Poplio. Yeah, I would have been a little angry. Not angry, but I would have been like, come on, shiny people.
Jealous.
Jealous.
Envious.
Envious. Yes. Yeah, that would be yeah, that's the thing. But the whole time I'm watching this, and one of the guys is like, "Hey, look at my shiny Solosis, and I'm like, "Oh my god! If I was the person who sent that egg, I couldn't. I would like be emailing and be like, "Hey,
Can I get that back?
You can
Actually,
use
can we
it.
just
You can use it for the run through. I don't mind. Can you please just send it back to me? Like, you are a person who actively shiny hunts, and you probably have a shiny Solosis. And if you don't, that's cool. But if you do, can I please have mine back? Like,
Oh man, that's like the person who accidentally sells the winning lottery ticket. It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, no, I got like 5 of these. I don't know why. You wanted this? Give me $2. Take that.
Yeah,
I won $50,000. Woo!
Oh man, and you know he had said that he told people, hey, do the Masuda method just in case there's a shiny. So like, but that I think they were sent 60 eggs. So like, when you I'm not gonna break down the odds, but basically when you do the Masuda method in Sword and Shield, what I know is that you have a 1 in 682 chance, like, base level of getting a shiny. It could take more than those chances, but when you multiply that by 60 people,
fun thing about chances and odds.
Yeah.
Not guarantees.
That's what Devin like. I was sitting next to Devin while trying to get the Poplio, and I was like, oh my god, I'm almost at 585, which I have an app that like says the shiny odds on it. So it's like, oh, you have a 1 in 585 chance. So I'm like, I am like 15 away from hitting the odds. And Devin's like, just remember that it's not guaranteed. And I'm like, I know, but it would be so cool.
Got a 50-50 chance of heads or tails every time you flip that coin. That does not mean you're not going to get heads 80 times in a row. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. It's just all numbers. I mean, like, it could take me 1,000 eggs, but at this point in time, I am committed to getting the shiny Poplio, and by God, I am gonna get it, and it will be my little buddy, and I will, try to come up with some scientific way to get it out of the game. Become my friend.
Brute force still exists. There's gonna be a point at which you just keep hatching them and just keep going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's gonna happen. I've gotten a shiny Dreepy doing this, but I got it in like 100 and something eggs. So
which is
there's
itself
just always
against
this hope.
the odds, really.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah.
So it will happen eventually. It will happen eventually. I just don't know when that will happen. But when it does happen, you can be sure that you can look forward to a run of Pokemon Sword with just the shiny Poplio, and we'll see how that goes.
We pray to the wind fish from Link's Awakening, living in its giant egg, that it will give us the shiny Poplio in a completely different game from a completely different franchise. So
exactly. We can all be friends here. Link can be friends with my avatar from Pokemon Sword.
Link fights the Pokemon trainer in Super Smash Brothers. They know each other.
They talk.
They're chill.
We're friends. We can all be friends together.
Do you want to know who my friends are, Dayle? I'd like to introduce you to some of my friends, actually.
Okay.
I mean, one of them might be a boss, king, landlord. Definitely landlord. Maybe friend.
Oh no! I just realized where this was going. I thought you were gonna segue into the hunt, and that's not what's happening.
Fuck. I actually forgot we haven't talked about the hunt since then.
We haven't talked about the hunt.
We'll get to Animal Crossing in a minute, actually. Let's talk about the hunt. Let's talk about the fact that the hunt's a better movie than it has any fucking right to be. What the fuck? By the way, everybody, spoiler friends, because we're going to talk about the fucking hunt.
That's the title. We're going to talk about the fucking hunt. No.
I don't know if we can put that up on YouTube, but...
We'll see. Well, some semblance of that. No, yeah, that movie's incredible.
Oh my God, Dayle, that's not the dumb movie. I mean, it's still it's a good dumb movie. It's the best dumb movie I've watched in a long time. Let me put it that way. That is the best version of just dumb movie I've watched in a long time. It's so good.
It's so
Crystal May might be one of my favorite final girls in a movie, in like a horror thriller thing ever. Yeah. She's so good.
It just like, as soon as it started, I was like, all right, this is interesting.
They straight up Drew Barrymore'd Emma Roberts.
Yeah.
And fucking This Is Us, Green
This Is
Arrow,
Us guy. Yeah.
Justin Huntley. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's also the
That.
Green Arrow in the Smallville series. That's how I know him.
Oh, really? I
Before,
did not
yeah,
know that.
Before Green Arrow became its own series, that guy was Green Arrow. That guy was Oliver Queen on Smallville. He's
Yeah.
fucking great.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no. The fact that it. I mean, yeah. The way I look at that is just like the psycho. Like, okay, this is how we.
yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
It's like
Psycho,
we're gonna kill our leading lady in the first 5 minutes.
they were smart enough to make her like, yes, she's the first one that you see that's waking up down there. She's in all of the trailers. 90% of the trailers that came out for this movie are the first 20 minutes of that movie.
Can I just say how happy I am I did not see a trailer except for like, okay, so every once in a while a trailer, I would be scrolling through Twitter or like I'd be watching something on Twitch and a Hunt trailer would come on and I would immediately scroll past it or skip it. The only thing that I saw of the trailer was Emma Roberts waking up with a gag in her mouth and then the guy from I can't think of his name right now, but he's in Neighbors. He's in
You're
the guy who like was in the
sorry, which character is he in The Hunt?
He's-
Let's figure out here. Which character? To me specifically, talk to me now.
he was the
Which
one
character
he
is
was
in
the
The
one who basically took control in the gas station. So not
Okay, yes. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's on Mad TV. He's on a bunch of other stuff, and I can never remember his actual name. But yes, I know
he was in the Neighbors with is that what that movie's called?
he's
Yeah.
the one with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
in that movie. He's great. I can't think
I
of
want
his
to say
name
he was
right
on
now.
Mad. I can't remember if he was on Mad TV or SNL at some point, but he was on
I
one
don't
of
know.
those.
I can't think of his name, but like I kept seeing him in the trailer, and actually I thought it was Jason Sudeikis. So I was like, "That's cool."
Fair. That's
like,
fair.
but specifically because I was scrolling past it so fast, so I just saw his profile, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" So Emma Roberts and Jason Sudeikis are in a movie together. That's cool. But no.
No.
So
Oh man.
like-
Especially because there's not a trailer that shows. So the trailer. So here's my problem with the trailer. The problem with the trailer is that it tells you Hilary Swank's in that movie,
Yep.
and I wish I never knew Hilary Swank was in that movie because that
Yeah.
movie clearly wants you to not realize Hilary Swank is in it.
Yeah, Hilary Swank, like, I remember when this movie was first. So this movie was actually going to be released on my
July
birthday.
of
No,
last year,
Not
right?
July. It was going to be released on my birthday. It was going to be one of my birthday movies.
Sorry, tell me again which day is your
September
birthday?
27th.
Was it September?
Yeah.
I guess it was. No, I should know that because when the fucking date changed, they kept playing the old
Yeah.
trailer with the old
Yep.
release date. Okay.
So back when it was going to be released in September, I think we saw like a picture of it or something. I don't even remember how we saw a poster for, or at least I saw a poster for it in Maine, at a movie theater in Maine, and I saw that poster and I was like, I'm gonna go see this. It's coming out on my birthday. This poster looks really interesting. It was one of the posters that like it was
was
just
a hazard sign, right?
Yeah, it was a hazard sign. So it gave nothing away. I don't even think actor names were on it, and they might have been. I just didn't realize.
Well,
So
and
that's
here's the thing,
all
like
I had, and then I think I saw a picture of Hilary Swank, and then I actually forgot she was in it, but then was like disappointed that somewhere in my mind I knew Hilary Swank was in the movie.
right, because I mean, like they really do. They really like there's
They
entirely
hide it.
intentional shots that you don't
Yeah.
see her face
Yep.
until about 2/3 of the way through that movie,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh god damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because and it was definitely like because in the trailers you don't just see Hilary Swank, you see a lot of that final fight, and I was like, okay, well that's clearly the end of the movie right there. I'm gonna go see. That's part of the reason why I was like, this movie's gonna be whatever it is, because I was like, okay, they showed way too much of this
Yeah.
movie. They don't have faith that you're gonna go see this movie unless you know Hilary Swank's in it and you see this other stuff going on,
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's super unfortunate because, like, this movie has so much more going for it than just Hilary Swank and Emma Roberts trying
Right,
to
and then
draw
and then
in
and then the
people.
conversation that came out back when it was going to be back when it ended up getting pushed because like yes, there is a weird political angle
Political
of like
undertone.
the
Yes.
people who are hunting are rich people who think that they're like open-minded Democrats basically, and they think that the people they're hunting are redneck Republicans. Like
Yeah.
that's what they think is happening. And the point of this movie is to make you go, well, some of these people are redneck idiots. The guy that we were just talking about that you thought was Jason Sudeikis there's a picture of him with tiki torches because he's a white supremacist asshole. Like they don't go out of their way to make you feel bad that some of these people are dying, but the whole point is to go into it with this angle of like, here's the thing, everyone. I more than Dale, I think I am more outspoken about political stuff on here sometimes.
Hmm.
So I will say this from my point of view as the like much as the left guy. Um, we on the left hate those rich people who think they're open-minded just as much as the rest of you because they're fucking super rich and could spend their money on better things, like helping people. And so when I'm watching this movie and it's like, oh, it's a bunch of rich assholes who think that they're like who are super concerned with the words coming out of their mouth, but not the fact that they're hunting human beings. It's like, yeah, that's what rich people do. They're fucking assholes. And so, like, I loved watching those people get killed in a bunker. And, like, the fact that, like, in that first 20 minutes, a bunch of people die, but they're all very clearly, like, also shitty people in a lot of ways. Like, okay, yeah, that's what movies do. They make you not, especially in the horror franchise, they like love to make you hate a person before they die so that you cheer when they die. It's
Hmm.
just a thing that happens. So like there was a part of me that was going to go into this movie thinking that was as much as far as this movie was going to go, and it didn't. It's like that first 20 minutes happens and then there's like basically a whole the rest of the movie is like, but also shitty rich people are shitty rich people. And they have really shitty reasons for the things they do. And also, Hillary Swank is fucking nuts. I love the whole scene where Hillary Swank is trying to explain what's going on,
Yep.
and and Crystal is just like, okay, but you're still killing people. It's like, yeah, but you made me do it because you said this rumor where we killed people, which we weren't doing, and then we got fired for joking about it. So we decided that we were going to turn around and actually do it. It's like, so you're killing people. No, but you don't understand. It's like, no, I do. You're killing people. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what fucking shitty rich people do. Shitty
Yeah.
rich people do shit and then try to justify it by saying, "Oh, you made me do this."
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fact that this whole. It also. It's not. It's. It has like this underlying political statement or however you want to say it, but it also comes from the whole thing of like, be careful. We live in this digital age, and in a digital age, people can find out what you say on the internet.
Right. So
And
like
so
very quickly, like we find out the very big breakdown is that there's this like weird conspiracy theory on the internet that rich people are hunting people. Like that's it. There's a weird conspiracy theory about it.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of these rich idiots get on a
Joke about
message board,
that.
go on a message board and make a joke about it. Like, oh
Not
yeah,
even
we're gonna
not even a message board.
no,
It's
no,
a
a text
text.
message.
It's a
And then
it's
that
a text group.
and then
And
that group chat gets leaked.
yeah.
And so people are like, see, we told you. And so a bunch of people go on a message board with this leaked group chat and go, see, we told you they were doing it. And then all of these rich people get fired from their like CEO multi-million-dollar jobs or whatever
Or
because,
leave.
hey, we made your company look bad.
Yep.
So you get fired. That's what happens. And then those rich people turned around and said, fine, we're going to go to this message board. We're going to find all of the people on this message board and we're going to actually hunt them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, weird logic.
Yeah.
So
but it's like that is really interesting to me too, is that it brings in that whole like people, tweets from however many years ago are being brought back up and being like, look at this, look at that, like look at what this person said, and it's like, yeah, like it's unfortunate, but like be careful what you fucking put on the internet, people, because some people will take it literally and other people will take it at face value and others will just be like, well, that's a lie. Like
And,
it's in a digital world you can't handle tone, and tone is a big thing when you say stuff. So it's also like a warning sign too of like, hey, be smart when you post shit or when you talk shit in a message board or something.
and it's weird because like it's very easy to say like, oh, they're just trying to say both sides are just as bad. Like, no, they're very clearly looking at.
But
as much as I hate the white supremacist guy on the message board, the fact of the matter is he went on a message board and complained about people.
mhm.
Like, I think it's very clearly trying to say that like especially rich elite people who have the power to do shit are gonna do shit,
Mhm.
and like that's also equally dangerous to. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not the same as like going on a message board and just
mhm.
like being a shitty person for a while.
I mean,
Uh,
I know Devin had mentioned it, I believe in their episode, but the coolest thing about the hunt, the best thing about the hunt is that it shows both sides of the coin. And it shows that both sides of the coin can be awful and in a way can like have meaning behind what they're doing. Like it's really interesting. And then you have Crystal May in the middle who's like
right.
who kind of wavers between in a weird way.
Sort of,
Like,
but I think that like Crystal
really
May, I
weird
think is
way.
like Crystal May is I think ends up being this perfect example of like, again, spoiler everybody, she's the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
If you We're not going to get into my fan theory stuff about this movie because that's the other reason I love this movie is that I could immediately start fan theorying it. I'm not going to do it because it'll piss off Dale. So
All right.
I'll tell you about it later. It's going to do as much as you didn't. Let me put it this way: you didn't like when I brought up the idea that most of Joker might not happen because he's just telling it himself. So I have a similar fan theory to that that you don't want to hear about this movie. So
that's great.
So I'm going to taking the movie at its word, sure, whatever. I think it's fair to say that the movie wants you to take it as word. I don't think this movie wants you to doubt Crystal May when she says that she's the wrong person. So I'm not going to make up my fan theory about what if she's actually the right person. It's a whole thing.
I can already see
thinking
where
about
it's
it for a week and a
going.
half. Here's the deal. In that fan theory, Crystal May is still the hero, so don't worry about it.
No, yeah.
So here's the thing. The whole idea that this all hinges on is the idea that Crystal is the wrong person, that they mixed her up with someone else from her shitty small town.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they
Who
kidnap
has the
this
same
person,
name.
it turns out that same name, same Crystal May, but
Different
that Crystal
spelling.
May spells it M-A-E and she spells it M-A-Y.
Mm-hmm.
And so they picked the wrong person. It's great. It's a fucking great thing to put in that. But it also is great because it turns out it turns out that Crystal is like an army vet and knows how to kill people and knows how to survive, which is, of course, you picked the wrong fucking person. That's the person that's going to come back and kill you. But also it means that she is not responsible for anything that happens in this movie. She gets to walk through this movie going, I got kidnapped and people hunted me. So I killed the people hunting me and I got out.
Mm-hmm.
Literally no moral conflict to that as far as I'm concerned. She deserves to get out of that situation, and also people were fucking hunting her for what is no reason because they got the wrong person.
Yeah.
So it's great to have this idea that like there's a long history of slasher films. Scream falls into this too, where the whole idea is that the slasher has a big twist at the end where it turns out you're responsible for the thing they're doing because you pranked them years ago, or you in Scream it's your mother broke up my family and
Yeah.
I'm taking it on you because I'm a shitty person. Like all of this idea of like long history in slashers of revenge. And so the killer is just trying to take revenge on a wrong. And this movie comes in and is like, yeah, but the hero, the person, the final girl, actually has nothing to do with whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to take revenge on. And that kind of means she doesn't have to feel bad.
Yeah.
The only person she sort of feels bad about is a guy that that may or may not have been part of them in the first place. He's not. Of course,
Yeah.
but like that they're trying to do the whole, oh, maybe he's secretly working with us, so do you feel bad about killing him? It's like, kinda, but I'm gonna put that on you too, actually, because you're the shithead that made me think that. Like she
Yeah.
walks through this whole movie like I just need to get out of this because I have nothing to fucking do with this, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not my business.
Yeah. But it is. It's really fun. It's really interesting to see both sides. Like I said, both sides of the coin, and like at the end of the day, it's hard to watch. Like just people get killed by people because of because of a rumor. Like
Yeah, like and here's the thing, like I was talking about.
It's
They
weird.
go through this thing on the message board, and they're very clearly trying to do things like one of the guys was like in one of the neo-Nazis in Charlottesville, basically, that like, and so you're not supposed to feel bad that he dies. And another guy has like a conspiracy podcast, but that's a conspiracy podcast. He's not actually, we don't know how big his audience is, so he's not like doesn't sound like he's actively telling
Yeah.
people to go hurt other people.
Right.
And so like there's a very big there's this idea going on that's like there are people not worth hurting, but I mean, like, there are people that are shitty, and then there's people that are actively harming and killing other people. And it's like, and it's telling you to look at these. Like, I don't feel bad that the character that's a neo-Nazi dies. I kind of feel bad that the podcaster conspiracy theory guy dies because it doesn't really sound like he was harming anyone. He was sitting in his basement and screaming into a microphone. We don't know anything about the rest of them. We know that Jason Hunley was a big game hunter. That makes him kind of shitty, but like, again, he should be, I don't know, he should have his guns taken away. He shouldn't be fucking blown up by a landmine. We don't know anything about fucking Emma Roberts' character.
Yeah.
So like, and yes, there are, again, shitty rich people who are actively harming people. So I have no problem with the idea, like the politics of this movie being that shitty rich people are actively harming people because they think they deserve to get away with a thing because they have a shitty warped logic on the world. Cool. Hillary Swank,
I don't
Hillary Swank
understand.
is nuts.
I
So
don't. Yeah, I don't understand how you think you're gonna get away with it. Like,
I mean, well, here's the thing.
you're
I mean,
killing
because
people. Like, it was just, it's so weird.
it's a weird concept because there are shitty rich people that get away with
Oh
hurting
yeah,
people by paying for it,
obviously.
like, obviously.
Yeah.
And so like very clearly, and they try to run around pretending like they are the open-minded nice people so that they can't be harmed. Like, I saw in these villains like people that I also see as villains in real life. Like, these characters did not surprise me with the way they were acting in this movie, really. So like I was down for it. I was down for it the whole time. So like the idea that this, like, part of the whole reason this movie got pushed was, I mean, part of it was there was a shooting at the time. When I was thinking of July, it was July when that happened, and they made the decision to push it. The original date was September, but they decided to push it, all this stuff. So, but there was also, like, it was all right wing, Fox News TV people who were like, oh, it's all about how these rich Democrats are shooting Republican deplorables. It's like, yeah, but they're shitty people. You can see in the movie that we're not supposed to like these people. They're shitty people. Hilary Swank is nuts in this movie. Also, the idea that, like, no more glass is maybe the best fucking line in the whole movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When she's like, wait, no more glass,
Yeah.
and then opens the door and
We'll just
kicks
open
it
the
through.
door. Yeah. Oh man. No,
So, yeah,
that
so-
and like, not even to talk about the political, political undertones and all of that. Like, the action of this movie is incredible. When Crystal May is in the car with the guy who they think is from the U.S.
He's
embassy.
from the State Department or something. Yeah.
Yeah, when she realizes that it is one of the like, rich
One of the
people.
killers,
Yeah,
or one of the
the
rich people,
killers.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, we'll call them killers. One of the killers. She, like, one of the people on the killers team. Let's think of it as teams of capture the flag. All right. He is on the killers team. When she realizes that he is on the killers team, when she freaking grabs the oh shit handle, pulls herself up, and then turns and kicks him out of the fucking car.
But
beautiful. It was so beautiful, that scene, that shot.
So here's the thing. We haven't actually talked about who plays Crystal May yet. Betty Gilpin, who's in Glow. If anybody has watched Glow on Netflix, you know Betty Gilpin's the blonde against Alison Brie. She's the other like lead, like female lead of that series, and she's fantastic. In this movie, she does some of the greatest facial expression acting I have ever seen in the movie, because that scene right before she hits the grabs the oh shit handle, is she kind of looks out the windshield. She kind of goes, and then she shrugs, and then she grabs it and turns and fucking kicks the guy in the face. And it's all such a smooth.
Yeah, I think that honestly might be my favorite moment in the movie.
It's so
like,
good.
Hands down, might be my favorite
Because
moment.
then Dodd in the back seat just starts going, "Oh my God! Oh, what are you doing? Oh, my, you was gonna help."
And the reason why that moment is my favorite moment, hands down, was like, because you see her grab it, and then you see her face, and you're like, oh my god, is what is about to happen gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
Is this what is about to happen? Is she? Oh no, she is. And then like that ride of watching the events like unfold as I thought they were, like, it was so much fun. The reaction from the theater was fun. Like, that was the other good thing. Like, this was a good theater experience too, because the
I
people
unfortunately saw this
all
with
around
3 other
us,
people, so yeah.
yeah, the people all around us, like I said, there was probably like 20 people in there, like 15 to 20 people. It, like, everybody was just so into the movie. Like, we were all like going, like, we were all reacting like, oh no shit, like like yelling, screaming. Like, it was a fun time with a theater, with an audience. And when that moment happened, everybody was just like, oh shit, like, it was so good. It, hands down, one of my favorite moments in that, like, just the
And then to,
favorite
like,
moment for me.
and then to like follow all of that like intensity up with, let's take a like 4-minute shot to have her retell the batshit craziest version of the
Tortoise in the hair.
tortoise in the
Yeah.
hair ever, was
Yeah.
like, this is like, that was again,
Yeah.
that, yes, you're right, that is, I think, the moment that really solidifies this movie as like, oh, they have way more confidence and know what they're doing with this than I think I realized up until that point. It was like, oh yeah, no, this is a movie. Like, this is really good compared to what I thought it was going to be. And I was like, oh, thank God for this scene, because that's like, oh man, your mama told you that story.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it was everything I thought it was gonna be. Like, I was very excited for it. I knew it was gonna be good. It felt like those movies. Like, it felt like The Purge. It felt like, just those revenge plot kind of stories. But the cool thing about this one is that it's revenge from so many different angles, and yeah, it was so much fun. Really, really good.
I've been feeling kind of, and I think this might let me kind of. It's like, yes, okay, sure.
Oh man, yeah, no, it was good.
So
It
yeah,
was really
the
good.
hunt, like, yeah, and so that got cut up. So I think you can rent that. It's like $20.
You
It's
can watch
pretty
it
much
now,
like going.
yeah.
You can watch it now. It's a little expensive, but when you think about like how much you're going to spend going out to a movie theater, it's kind of equivalent, and
Yeah.
it is fairly new. It's just that it's caught up in all of this theater nonsense, but I think it's worth it. It's definitely going to come to a streaming service at some point anyway. But, and even when it comes out to rent for like $8, I highly recommend it. It was such a high point of this year that I didn't expect. I was so excited by it. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. So we don't have a lot of time, but I do want to pitch this game to Dale, mostly because I want to hear her reaction to how this thing fucking starts.
I don't.
So no, because because you're gonna be confused by why. Here's the thing. I am enjoying this game. I'm having a weird relationship with Animal Crossing New Horizons just came out. This is the first time I'm playing an Animal Crossing game as it's coming out, not years later. I never played the first Animal Crossing. I never played City Folk, but I played New Leaf a couple years ago. Like, as this podcast is starting, there's an episode about it somewhere in there.
Yeah, where I learned
and
the
then
evils
and
of.
came in and played it and fell off of it a little bit. But I think a big part of that was that it was not on a platform that I keep using every day. I am using it now, but it's a Pokemon machine now, so there. That's the 3DS. It's just a Pokemon machine.
Yeah.
But so New Horizons comes out. Came out yesterday, and this is again, like, we need to talk a little bit about how this game works, because like I feel like I'm maybe playing it wrong or playing it right, and everyone else is playing it wrong. One of those two. But
So,
games,
basically how we play games.
yes. So, but I want to tell you how this game starts first, because I want you to just be so mad at it. Game starts standing in an airport. They go through the whole, what's your name? What do you look like? Stuff. All great. They're like, oh, good. You are part of the Nook travel package.
Oh
That
my
should be a red
God.
flag right there. This is his nephews, Timmy and Tommy, who are going through all of this with you, and they are sending you off on a plane to Nook Island or whatever, to this deserted island that Tom Nook has bought. Tom Nook has bought a fucking island, everybody. Um, Speaking about villainous rich people, he has bought a fucking island, and
Yep.
so like the biggest thing is that they like let you choose the terrain of the island. They give you like 4 or 5 options, and how does the river go through all that stuff. So get all that done.
Have to
You're the
design
plane
it too.
twice. No, I don't think you can go through and design the island itself, but you get like you get some options, and I'm sure like
Yeah.
you can probably like re-roll and get some other options or something, because it's like I don't know how procedurally generated that part is, or if it's like we have a set of 1,000 of them that it'll cycle through. Whatever. I saw 4 options and I chose one. I don't really care. So chose one. Get the sound if they're playing in the air and land. I thought we crashed for a minute because it's a seaplane and they were landing in the ocean, but it sounded like we were crashing because it was a black screen.
Oh my
But you
gosh.
land, you get there, and it's you, it's 2 other people that are random, like that depending on what you choose and I don't know where you are and all sorts of other shit. That'll choose literally 2 people out of this whole 2 other neighbors, 2 other animals out of this whole game set to send with you as the first 2 neighbors. And you show up, and one of the nephews is like, so Nook's here, he's in that area, you just go to him and we'll go see what's going on. And you go, and Tom Nook's like, welcome to my island. Welcome to the island of Dr. Nook, everybody.
Oh my god.
You live here now, basically.
Oh.
Welcome to my deserted island where we are going to live the way we want to. So I've given you a tent and a cot and a radio and a lantern. Go find a spot. There's 3 of you. Go around the island, find a spot to set up camp, set up your home. And then we'll have like a little campfire luau thing. Cool. So go, you find your thing. You learn, this is where it's teaching you like go talk to your neighbors because that's important in this game. So go help them figure out where they want to put their tents. All cool. Go back to the campfire. It's like, okay, so we need some wood for the campfire and we need some fruit because we're going to make some juice and we're going to have ourselves a little island party on this island where we all live together now. Go grab some, go learn the mechanics of picking up sticks and shaking fruit out of trees. Okay, go do that. Got some cherries on my island, so shake off the cherries from the trees, pick up the sticks. We set up the campfire. He creates some juice. Cool. Then he says, okay, cool. So what do we name this place? It's like, okay, so now you get to sit down and you get to pick a name, and it's like, oh, we're gonna vote on a name because it's a democracy.
Oh my
Except what
God.
we're actually gonna do is you're gonna name it, and everyone's gonna think that your name is great, and then we'll just name it that. We don't even bother voting on the other names because everybody loves your name. My name was Mr. Mimeland. We live on Mr. Mimeland Island.
Oh
So,
my God.
so, so do that. Cool. Everybody loves your name. Great. Everybody cheers for it. It's awesome. Also, the filters on this game suck because I'm looking at other people on Twitter who are naming their island things like horsecock because it doesn't recognize that as a bad name.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Yeah.
so
I mean, you can name
I wanna-
Pokemon some stuff.
Well, here's the thing. For the record, you can and you can't because I
Yeah.
tried to name someone Filch the other day, and it told me that was a bad word and I couldn't use it.
I mean, that's fair. I tried to name a Blitzel Stripes, and it wouldn't let me.
Really?
Yeah, I said
Anyway.
that.
So yeah. So obviously, the Animal Crossing team and like Nintendo and Game Freak have 2 very different ideas of what are bad words. So name your island. It's like, okay, cool. Have your juice. Talk to everybody. Everyone's chill. Go get some sleep. Everything's good. We'll talk in the morning. Cool. Go to bed 10. I sleep. I wake up in the morning. Nook's just outside waiting for me. It's like, hey, just want you to know, I also got you this cool-ass phone. Here's your phone. It's got some apps on it. You can take pictures. You can track, other challenges and all this stuff. And we've got a museum thing on there so like you could track all the bugs and fish you caught. Cool. So let me tell you about Nook Miles.
Oh my God.
Now, Here's the thing. The currency in Animal Crossing is called bells, which is actually coins. I don't know why they call them bells because they're definitely coins, whatever. But you use that to buy things. You've always used it to buy things. You get bells when you sell things. Cool. Nook Miles is like premium secondary currency. Not that you're spending actual real world money on it, but it's kind of the equivalent. It's like what if Tom Nook lets you buy Tom Nook dollars, and then you can use those to do things. It's like cool. So I've told you about that. Oh, also, let me hand you just let me just this is my itemized bill for the flight, for the tent, for the bed, for the lantern, for the radio, for the juice you had last night, for the that you did definitely pick all of the fruit for the whole pack, the whole travel package. Oh, and the phone, there. So
The Nook
just so you know,
package.
when you get to it, just that's gonna be 49,800 bells for that. All of this right here in front of you that I definitely handed to you and then billed you for later without ever talking about bills. Just wanted to hand you that. Oh, but just so you know, could also be 5,000 Nook miles. One or the other. Whatever. When you get there, just hit me up. You let me know when you got the money or the miles. Because you owe me. Because I brought you to this island and you can't get off until I say so. Because I
He's
am
a
your king.
crook.
Because I am your king. And you have been so at the campfire last night. I know we named you resident
Mayor.
representative. No, not mayor, because there's no town here. You are resident representative here
Oh my god.
because there's residents. The three people that I've brought here and trapped on the island who can't leave because you're here now.
I I can't. I can't with Animal Crossing. I can't. I can't do it. It's so like why?
Here's the thing. Every game has, here's a goal. Here's how you get to the goal. Do the thing. That's the basic structure of games. But it's just the way that Tom Nook goes about it is the skeeziest version because he's not doing a lot different from another game. Like Skyrim, you gotta go do shit for people till you have enough power to beat the dragons. Cool, except that in Animal Crossing, the dragon is a
Tom
$50,000
Nook.
bill.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I just
Like
I've
it's
never
just the
played it and I hate Tom Nook so much.
like,
And I've
and it's
called
like
him and like I will never not call him Tom Crook. Like that is my name for him. I
and then it's
can't.
like, oh yeah, don't worry. There's like, oh, he'll teach you how to do that. He'll teach you how to make your own tools, except those tools are flimsy and definitely break. So you either have to go get enough resources to make them or pay the money to his nephew to buy them
And that
because they
tutorial
eventually
service costs you 1,000 more bells.
800, but you're close.
Oh, you fucking kidding me? It does. Like,
So
stupid.
So here's the thing. So I play the game. I played it for about 4 or 5 hours the first day. And like I'm just about like I think if I go back and talk to Tom Nook, he'll teach me how to turn my tent into a house. But like I just did like okay, so I learned all the mechanics and go around and here's how you fish, here's how you catch bugs, here's the thing. And of course like every other Animal Crossing game, the resources are limited each day. There's only so many trees
Like
and I
that
kept a
too.
and so I have to I can only get so much fruit out of it, and like you can only get so much wood off the tree. There's like a whole other thing that's like if you eat a fruit, it gives you enough energy to actually chop down the tree, which I think will give you more resources, but then the tree's gone. It might refresh the next day. I'm not sure. I haven't done it yet because I don't want to fucking risk losing a tree.
Well,
Because I
yeah.
also learned. So here's the thing. Part of the progression of this game is that at some point you build a bridge to get over the river on the island you chose, and I went and was the fucking idiot that chose the island where the river branches, and so I actually need two fucking bridges if I want to get anywhere. So I don't like I only have so much space on my island, so I definitely don't want to start killing off all of my resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did a bunch of stuff during the day, and then like and so here's the thing where I realized I needed to stop for the day. It's that like you catch a fish, you go to Tom Nook, and he's like, okay, so I have a dude, I got a guy, I got a guy. runs a museum. Name is Blathers. Sure. So you give me some fish and some bugs, and we'll donate them, quote unquote, to the museum. Bada bing, bada boom. Be great. He'll put it in his little app there. You'll love it. So I do that a few times, and then he goes, okay, now Blathers wants to move on to the island, so go find a spot to build a museum, basically. It's like, okay, cool. So I go, I find the spot. It's great. Put it up, and then it's like, cool. Come back tomorrow. And they literally mean tomorrow, because the game works in real time.
Like that too.
So,
I don't.
which is that's fine, because like I don't like. Here's the thing. We'll get into that. That actually doesn't bother me so much, because it's not like, again, the game has always worked this way, so it's not like
it's not
it
new.
feels like a very mobile game thing, except it's not, because Animal Crossing did it way before like mobile games were a thing, and like they're not asking for actual real world money in any of this. They're not insane, so whatever. But because I put that patch of land down, Tom Nook will not take donations from me anymore. So I caught a couple of different butterflies and fish that I don't want to sell, because I might be able to donate them to the museum that's not open yet. So I start to run out of space in my fucking inventory. I was like, okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done for today. I did enough things. Like, you get Nook miles for doing things like he's tracking how many fish you catch, because like you're playing the game. Like, again, like any MMO or mobile game where you just like do an activity and it tracks it, and at certain points it'll give you currency for things. So like they're giving you Nook miles for that. Every time I could sell, a bunch of cherries and get money get actual bells for those and stuff like that. So there's stuff I could be doing, but I just didn't feel like spending my first day with this game doing 10 hours of grinding for no reason. So I was like, I hit a natural stopping point. I'm done. I think if I talk to Tom Nook again, he'll upgrade my tent to an actual house. Cool. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to end. And so that was like 4 or 5 hours first day, done. And then I figured that's how I'm going to play this game. Then I'll dip in and out, a couple of hours in the morning, a couple of hours at night. That's it. I don't want to make this is not a game that you play for 12 hours at a time. The problem is that the world outside is happening. And so like I follow a lot of game people on Twitter and like game journalists on Twitter, and they've all had the game for like 2 weeks because they had to review it. So like I'm looking at things that will come up in the game later and being like, why can't I do that now? It's like, oh, because you haven't been fucking taught that yet. Dayle, want me to piss you off some more? So
I saw that you could paint and make stuff.
You can. Like, yeah,
Like,
that's
cool.
open right away.
I think that's cool.
I got some Nook miles for doing that. I made myself an Argyle sweater. It was great. Like, you can do that and share those designs with people. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's cool. That is the
cool,
coolest thing that I've seen out of Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah, and once I'm like more into it, like the game opens up, like there's an option that like you can open up your island to people, which just means that people can just randomly show up at your island and go and check shit out and see the designs you made. All that. That's all cool.
Yeah.
Great. Haven't unlocked that part yet, because even though a bunch of other people have, because I guess if I just kept grinding away at the fucking game, I could have done that, but I didn't. And so now it feels like everyone else already in a day has already surpassed me in this game because everyone's sitting at home right now.
Yep.
And I was like, but I don't want to do that. And I don't want to feel like I'm behind in the game, but I also don't want to feel like I don't want to burn myself out on this game. I don't. And yet everybody is like blowing past me. It fucking sucks, because that's how I felt with New Leaf. That's why I stopped playing New Leaf.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. We'll see what happens after I play some more today, because maybe stuff opens up faster than I realized or something. But yeah, there's all sorts of other stuff that comes up. Like, eventually you're able to like go to. So essentially, your island is your island. It's there. Everything you're building is permanent. It's all going. Then you have an option to take the plane off to like another island, which is basically like a quote unquote random island that you can basically strip mine for whatever the fuck you want, and then you'll never go back to it again. So it doesn't matter. So you can just take everything out of it. And you can do. I'm sure you have to pay for fucking Nook miles to do that too. But it's just like it's fine. I have enjoyed what I have played at the game, and I'm sure I'm going to keep enjoying it for a long time. I just wish that the complete discourse and history around this game series was not what it was, because it just stresses me out. The thing that stresses me out is everyone else playing the game at the same time. Like Stardew Valley, I love Stardew Valley because I figured out how much of that game doesn't actually matter. basically. That's like you can get to shit when you get to shit, and that's it.
Mhm.
And Animal Crossing, pretty much the same way. You'll get to shit when you get to shit. Problem is that everybody for right now is just like racing to get to the shit
Yeah.
around me. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, slow down. A month from now, I'll be the only one playing this game because I'll be done with the game.
Yep.
Um,
I
but but I did get to like meet my neighbors. My neighbor, I this Mira, the bunny cat. I think it's Bunny, who's like got like a weird Zorro mask on and like a weird pot. I think she might be a musician. I don't know. I haven't talked to her very much. She's wearing a weird outfit and a mouse named Rod, and is like wearing like a pirate bandana. Cool dude. Just kind of going with the flow, see what happens. But yeah, like I don't know. It's going to be an interesting thing to keep going through. I just hope that this like weird feeling I have around it goes away because like I've enjoyed the game. I just don't enjoy anything else around people talking about the game right now
Yeah.
because I just want to enjoy it for what it is for like a few hours at a time each day.
Yeah.
Same with like Pokemon.
Well,
Like
it's
at this
okay.
point,
I mean,
I can't
that's-
play Shield for like hours at a time anymore because I'm basically done with the game. So I don't want to sit there and play it all the time. So
Yeah.
it's great to have Animal Crossing come in and be like, oh yeah, I can play this and then go to Shield and then go back to that. It's great.
I mean, you play it how you play it, Zach. That's all you need to do.
I know. I know. At some point, there's like a pelican that just keeps washing up on shore, and I can't figure out. I don't know what he does yet, so I just want to see it happen.
I can't.
Just washes up, and I don't know if he like washes up to join your shit or if he just disappears again and then washes up again. I don't know.
It's a game. It's a fun game.
It's a-
can't with Animal Crossing.
Oh man, it's just so funny. It's just so funny to be like reading it, and it's just like we're going to create this island paradise that I will profit off of. Like straight up, that line happened. He was like, "I bought this island with some generous profits that I made in some other ventures."
No.
I was like, "Whoa,
No.
step back for a second."
No. Here's the thing. I've never played it, so I can't say I hate the game, but I do not like that game based on what I've heard. But I could say I hate Tom Nook because I've heard enough about him to be
so funny
like,
'cause, like,
I
you can be like-
understand who you are. I don't like you.
It's so weird because it really is. It feels like the game goal personified as like a dude. It's like when you really think about it, every game is just obviously, every game is a construct of what you're going to do. And the problem is that
You
what
have
they
a
did
goal.
was
You
they
have to-
put that down into a little raccoon who
Ugh.
wants to bill you for shit,
Okay.
even though you're just doing the thing you would have done anyway. But I will say this, like, I wish I had some sort of Tom Nook figure in Minecraft, or I wouldn't have given up on Minecraft 80 times in my life. Because at least Tom Nook gives me a goal. I like
Yeah.
seeing that number go down. I like seeing other numbers go up.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, that I can understand. But, yeah. Oh, man. Ridiculous. But on that, I think we're going to end it. I can't do any more Animal Crossing talk.
I mean, I'll be reporting on Animal Crossing as we go. I'll let you know how the town's going.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
The island, all that.
Yeah.
Sure, people will be...
Let you know all about my
be
neighbors that
itching to
move
hear
in.
about it. Oh, my God. Yeah. But this... This has been Say Report Jr. Podcast you should listen to. Subscribe. Do I end this? Did I open?
I don't know. Just keep going. We're good.
It's a podcast you should be listening to, subscribe to, downloading every single week. You can find us on YouTube by searching Say Report Jr. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those things that you can listen to podcasts on, wherever you choose to. And you can find us on Twitter at Say Report Jr. You can also find both of us individually. I am at Dale's Brain.
And I am at Zerwisky. Now, we should all go find some ice cream. You might be hoarding it. Fill up your freezers with it. That's cool. And on that note, take it away, Liz.
Thank you for listening to The Say Report with your hosts, Dayle Decker and Zack Sarowick. Please follow the guys on Twitter and Facebook by searching for The Say Report. And you can always subscribe on your podcast channel so this is delivered straight to you and you can enjoy it every week. With apologies to your mother, we'll see you next time.